Yeah.
My own show. I mean, I'm going to get grilled on my own show.
No, you are not. I am going to respect that it's your show.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Could you identify yourself, please?
Like, identify myself how?
Your name.
I am Retirisite Christopher Rantic. Yeah.
All right. Now, Retirisite.
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you live? Where are we right now?
Well, I am currently living in Piteng, Hamahata, because of my schooling ambitions. But I am originally from Hamabote, and I am the only and surviving son of Mr. Rampuntiratiti and Mrs. Mamporat.
Okay. So my question to you is, do you think that youth in this country are empowered enough?
Well, I think we are, but we just, we like to model our government on the South African government. I mean, the South African government caters for everything. I mean, you get a salary for being pregnant, you get a salary for being disabled, you get a salary for being an orphan. For being disabled, then I'm not being favoritism. I'm not exercising favoritism or anything, but for being disabled and being an orphan, I understand. It's this pregnancy thing that I don't understand.
Okay.
Because of that, a lot of people in youth our age in South Africa have lost that ambition. They basically saying, oh, the government is just going to hand it to me. So they have lost their ambition. Then that makes them lose their will to work. Because you'll find that most of them drop out first year of university. So I think the government is empowering us enough, but we're trying too much to model them on their South African counterparts.
Oh, okay. Now, do you think that disabled people in this country are empowered enough?
Well, that one, there's still a lot that needs to be done, but I do think we are. But in terms of education, a lot needs to be done. I mean, our former labor minister, he was disabled. So one could argue that we are being disabled, we are being empowered.
Okay.
But we can't look at that as an individual case. We have to look at it collectively, as a nation, as an element of a nation. So, as an element, there's still a lot to be done.
All right.
So, having answered that, I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay, now, where are you right now? You said you're in Bitsem, but where in particular in Bitsem?
I
What is
am
this place?
in Hamahada. I am in Phelisanong. I am kind of the unofficial spokesperson.
Oh, of Phelisanong.
Yes.
And what does Phelisanong do?
Well, what we try to do here is we take disabled people who have been neglected and left feel worthless and unwanted. Like I said while we're in there, a lot of them are made to feel like an old piece of scrap metal that is worthless. But what we try to do is try to reinstill their dignity that comes with being a Masuta, and that comes with being a person. Because I don't know about other people, I feel very proud and dignified to be a member of this nation. I don't know why. But here, the disabled people that are being maltreated, neglected, we try and instill that dignity back into them and try to give them a skill to say that, okay, we see you're disabled, that's not a big deal. At least you can do this. Can they do this? And you'll find that, no, they can't. So, bye-bye.
Okay. Now, be specific with me. Be very specific.
I'll try.
How has Phelisanong reinstilled dignity for you as a person?
Well, for me, like I mentioned there, I had been staying home for 3 years, which means if I had gone to school straight after my standard 7, I would have been from E right now. So that means I'll be in university next year. But since I took a 3-year leave, an unwanted and unexpected leave, that means it took away my dignity. It's like, okay, I'm a person, but I'm disabled, but at least I'm going to school. That's the better thing. And when that was taken away from me, I felt like, I can't be a gardener. I can't be a head boy. So what basically can I do? Because this is the end of my schooling. So you see, for those 3 years, my life was kind of in the air.
All right.
Like, I was just, am I dead or am I living? Because without education, for me, it's like, I'm good as dead. I'm just waiting for my death. That is it.
Okay. Now, tell me, do you attend a regular school or do you attend a disabled person's school?
I attend a regular school.
And what are some of the challenges of attending a regular school?
Accessibility. Buildings are a very big problem. They are a huge problem. Like, you saw that building we went to? I mean, this isn't a disabled school, but we have steps. Now, imagine if steps were in this entire compound. The heavy lifting that has to be done, I mean, even for me, it's unbearable. Because just to get from point A to point B, I have to have at least 4 people. And those people have to be distracted from their duties that they were doing. And sometimes you find that I have to go to the toilet and the other students will have to stop writing. All 4 of them will have to take me way up there where the toilets are, so you have to... There's a major problem with getting around.
All right. Now, I have one final question for you.
Yes.
If you could be a person in power for one day, what would you do?
I would... like the government has been trying to do, I would have to decentralize power from Maseru to the local basis. Because just like a basic example of getting a passport. I mean, a passport is such a basic thing. We don't use it for traveling, we use it for getting a license, getting a driver's license, getting a bank account, applying for land. So, but it's the most difficult document to get in Lesotho. I don't know why. I struggled to get my passport. So, basically, they are trying to see that at least there is a document in between which you can use while you're waiting for that passport. But then the government cancelled the permit. For what reason? I do not know.
Okay.
It creates another problem because now you have to stop your life and wait for that passport, which sometimes the officials will want money. There's a lot of corruption in that department. But I would have to fix the problem in the passports and the accessibility for disabled people in government facilities. Oh God. I remember very instinctively, I was in standard 6. This is how long? 6 years ago. We were going on a tour of the parliament. And the other boys, like I said, 2 had to carry me here, 2 had to carry me from the back. And to get into the parliament was quite a challenge. And what if a disabled person becomes prime minister? What will be the problem there? Will they do the parliament session from under a tree? I don't think so. So I'd have to fix the problem of the passports and accessibility of public buildings.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, let me give your words back to you. If you were a person in power, you would decentralize services, you would fix the passport issue, and you would make resources available for disabled persons.
Yeah.
I respect you for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're done.
Thank you very much. That is quite a compliment coming from you.
We're done. Can I go now?
Yeah.